Hello everyone, this is the last part of Character Interaction and Advanced Locomotion System Integration tutorial. Um, and I was managed to fix most of the problems that we had in previous part. Uh, so I'll show you how to fix these issues right now. So we start with this one. It's a slot interaction. We need to uncheck this. In order to footsteps for work, because footsteps didn't work previously. Now they will work fine, and that's the first thing. Next, we need to do the following. We need to blend per layer this uh, equip slot. So we do this the following way. We do the blending here per bone. We use the shooting pose as a base pose and put it like so. Okay, now what else do we need to do? We need to fix the animation. So this part was actually correct. So we need to, what we need to do is to fix the animations. So let's go into the variables and animation variables and open this weapon animation setup. So these were empty, but this shouldn't be empty. So let's open the interaction blueprint. No, not the blueprint, but anim blueprint. Let's find it out. Where is it? Sorry. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and find this weapon animation setup and just copy this whole setup and just paste it here. Okay, so we now have the animations, but we need to set up them to change them to ALS. Okay. All of these animations we need to change to ALS in order for it to work correctly. It's the animation for one hand shooting and for two hand shooting. So that's for two hand and that's for one hand. Let's set up these two. Okay, so one more. A few more actually. Yeah. Okay. Now let's compile and save. We don't need it, by the way. Okay, compile again and save. Now, what we need to do else? So, let me see. Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, let's open the blueprint. Oh yeah, by the way, we need to stop the game mode, and we need to add the player controller class here, which will be the CI player controller. This one, and we need to set up the this input for opening up the weapon manager, and basically that's it. Yeah, that's all we need to do, and just save the game mode. Oh, sorry. Let's see game mode. Just put it inside of the game mode for it to open automatically. Okay. So next, let's open the blueprint, the character blueprint actually, and see what we need to do here. So first thing, we need to do is to set the one variable, this one, to true. Because of this variable was not set to true, I had this white square in the center of the screen. Now, okay, now let's open the map for testing. Oh yeah, before I forget, you need also to do this. See this close, I'll show it to you. Okay, so I need to change these to ALS. So if we go to the car, it starts to activate the trigger on a very big distance. So how to fix this? Go to the ALS character palm and choose this close combo trigger and just make this collision setting for trigger to ignore. So because it's activating trigger with this close combo trigger for some reason, now it will be working fine, and you only will have the trigger activated only when you close the car. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Okay, so we still have this glitch, and that is because I wonder why it is. I forgot to be honest with you. But let me remember. I think that's in any blueprint somewhere. Okay. No, that's not in the blueprint. That's in the ALS base character. Yeah. So we need to fix the rotation, the aiming stuff. It's in the weapon graph and open the open the weapon graph. Open the aim, and there we have this use controller rotation yaw and use controller rotation yaw. We just need to delete this. We basically don't need this either, and we don't need this camera switch function as well. We don't need this. We won't use it. We won't be using this. So we only need these two functions and just put it here like so. Weapon aim transition, by the way, we don't need this as well. We can delete this if you want. We don't use them. Okay, so just like so. This weapon aiming should be like so, because all of this stuff was for previous, for original controller, but as we use ALS, we don't need this. Let's compile, let's test, and you'll see that we have now good aiming. Yeah, we don't. We still don't have this animations set up because I've made this mistake here. We need to open the animations. I didn't put the ALS animation here. Just put the normal animation, which is for different skeletons. So we need to put it into ALS animation for all of the weapons. Because I haven't done this for almost all of the weapons. Submachine gun is good, yeah, but the shotgun and all of the other weapons were not set up correctly. Okay, let's compile, let's save and test again. Okay, now we have the aiming. Wait, for some reason submachine gun doesn't have the correct animation still. I wonder why. Anyway, save again and play game. Let's see. And now we have the correct animation for shooting. Let's take up the shotgun. Yeah, that's weird bug was because we need to do something else. We need to do the following. We need to take the player movement input and place something here as well. So let's open up the blueprint of our character from interaction, and let's see how he moves with his movement. Yeah, here it is. So we need to put this interrupt interaction thing. So let's see. First of all, we need to move this as well here and do this. So connect it. So that player couldn't move if he's dead. That's what the thing does. Now next we need to do this branching and this interrupt search interaction object interrupt interaction. So let's put it up here. Okay. Yeah. Basically just do it like so. Let's put this a bit lower. We don't actually need two of them. We can use one. Yeah, like this. Like this. Sorry. Let's see if it's false. Then we do this. If it's true, then we do this. So if we're interaction, basically if we use an interaction, then we do this. If we're not using interaction, then we do this. Compile. Yeah, there will be errors. We need to fix this graph because there is I think any instance, no, movement input. Movement input. Where's my movement input? Do I have one? Yeah, I have one. It's called movement input M. Okay, let's compile. And that won't allow us to move when we interact with items. Let's see. So we can't move now if we interact with item unless we interrupt the interaction. Okay, that's it. Okay, and just one small thing, one last thing we need to do is to let's basically take this and we need to do the following. We need to go to the character rotation here and do the branching here. So branch, branch, and again, if we in interaction mode, we won't do any rotation because this basically doing the rotation stuff. Go here, we can see that this doing the rotation things, and we don't need the rotation. It manages the rotation, yeah, we don't need the rotation when we in interaction when we interaction and when we basically when we interact with something. Okay, that should be it. Let's see. So we basically just should have nice controller. Oh yeah, it should be false, not true. Sorry guys. That's why we have this weird movement thing. Okay, let's take something up. We can interrupt interaction, by the way. If we don't like in the original. So we won't be able to rotate. Our character won't rotate if we interact with something, right? Okay. Yeah, that. Don't mind this error because this was just telling me about the. Because yeah, that was just mouse over. Yeah, I don't think this is. Well, this is not important. Basically, just remove this if you want. So let's see what we have now again. Let's actually take some arm weapons and some ammo. Oops, sorry, wrong button. I pressed restart. So yeah, let's take some ammo. Ah, sorry guys, I forgot. Yeah, we need to. We have. I have made a reloading on KR, and the same key that's used for start level. So we just need to turn it off so we can reload or change the input for reloading anyway. So let's do it again. Okay. Now, equipment edit works when you run, when you walk, or whatever. What else? Okay. So basically everything is working now. Now let's test some. Oops. Let's test AI if they will attack us. Basically just put some AI on the map. Let's see what we have here. Let's place him. He should attack me and be able to kill me. Yeah, that's it. Okay, what else I forgot? Maybe I forgot something, I don't remember. But pretty much most of the components work fine now. And I don't know, maybe I forgot something else, but maybe not. Well, I definitely forgot to make him work with car because I didn't place any input in the car. Yeah, so we need to put some input in the car as well. Yeah, we can actually just make set up input in the settings here, in the project settings here, the same way as it was done in the character interaction when you create a project with from character interaction. Okay. So you can just add mappings here, and that would work. Or you can just manually change it, input to something, to whatever you want. That's how input work in the Unreal Engine. Okay. That's for front lights. Let me see, what else do we have here? Horn interaction. I think interaction should be placed to E, map to E. Where is it? Come on. There we go. What else do we have here? Input action crouch. Why do we need crouch? Oh, it's I wonder what that does, but who cares? Car. Let's put it to F. Something I don't remember the correct input. So we need to actually input this axis. So of course, this would be input. Look, move forward, backward. No, that would be look axis. Input, input, look down, up, and input, look left, right. So look left, right would be turn, I guess. And look up, down, right would be this one. And move forward. This was okay. Move forward. Input forward. Input forward. Backward. That should be just set it up like so instead of this one. Yeah, I think move right. Yeah, move right, left. Input. Input left, left. Okay. Input. Move right, left, and input. Move forward, backward. So forward, backward is this one, obviously, and left, right is this one. Compile. I think, well, you get the idea. Yeah, you need to move to set this one. Input, move forward, backward. Yeah, move forward, backward. That's the correct one. And that, what does this one do? Oh, it's a jump. Let's just input space bar. Do the space bar input here. Okay, like so. So we have a car. Get move. Oh yeah, we need another one. Get move forward. Move forward. Action. Okay, that should be enough. We will be able to get in the car, get out of the car. Let's get in again. Turn the engine on and control the car. Basically, like so. That's brakes. What else I didn't set up is the run, which is shift input should input. Actually, I think we have run input. No, we don't have. Okay, what input do we have? Okay, sprint action. Yeah, we have an input sprint action. We could use this to drive the car nitro. Okay. Oh yeah, I see one issue here. We need to be able to do to set this. We need to set this. We don't want to aim. So is aim. We don't want to rotate when we aiming. So let's do this. We set the end bull, and when we aiming or when we interact, we won't be able to rotate the character. And you can add something else if you don't want to, like for example, if you doing something else, have any other state. What else do we have here? All right, so if we, yeah, basically that's it. I don't need anything more, so that you wouldn't be able to rotate when you do something. Okay. Okay. So as you can see now, basically, yeah, that was a glitch with the car. That should be fixed with a collision. So as you can see, basically we have the playable Advanced Locomotion System character with integrated with character interaction. So pretty much everything works. We can, by the way, pick up this fuel can because it's a bit collided with the floor. We'll be able to pick up this car. Again, rotation issue here. Just a little small rotation issue. Could be fixed. Nothing serious. Yeah, and by the way, this setup allows you to shoot in crouch mode as well. So let me check this out. So if you go to the crouch mode, you can shoot. It looks a bit weird when you walk and shoot, but you can do that. I would recommend that, so better if you make the shooting in crouch mode like unwalkable, so you can just block the walking when you're in crouch mode, and that way you will be able to shoot only when you're not walking. Okay. Alright, so that should run up this setup of this integration. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a long videos, so have fun, and I'll see you maybe in the next one.